Weather's finally getting good here in Michigan again to start working on the duster out in the yard. In the next week or so, I think I'm gonna get it ready for paint. So I was just out here kind of checking over what body work I have left to do. Replace that quarter panel skin right there. Unfortunately, the new quarter panel I got, different tag light mount on it. It didn't have the rectangle, it had a small circle that was further up there. So I gotta clean up those welds better. I shouldn't have done the vertical through the body line, I know, but live and learn, right? I'll probably clean it up good enough. It's all solid metal now, though. I don't know if I'm gonna go with this driver's door. I do have one complete driver's door already that I don't have to put the window mechanisms and stuff in, so I'll probably put that back on, but I just threw this one on for mock-up. I gotta put all the guts in that door. I already stripped them out of the old passenger door that was rotted out along the bottom. And since I had these nice doors, I figured I'd just put that one on there and save myself some fabrication welding time. I just gotta, like I said, put all the guts in it. And I've got my collectors for my headers sitting there. The floor is all nice and solid still. There's some surface rust. The only thing that I got going on here is this trans tunnel. The car was originally a slant 6 with a, I believe, 3-speed manual in it. And somebody along the years had pulled that out, and they put this trans tunnel in here from something else and just kind of riveted it in, pop rivets. I'm gonna probably cut those rivets out, take it back off, see what the hole looks like that they left and that they were covering up, and then I'll take this piece, clean it up, and weld it back in, make it permanently part of the car. Right now I've got an automatic steering column with the shifter up on it, so I'm going to do some modifications of that if I keep it, just to make it smoother and look more like a manual. But like I said, I was going around kind of seeing what kind of body work I got left to do. There's a dent here in the hood. Let's see if you can see that. There, you can see it really good with that light like that. I pulled out this dent right here as best I could. I'm gonna have to do a little more work with that. It's really not bad. I got it straight again. It was curled right under, so I got that straight again. There's a dent right there. Fiberglass scoop is going to stay on there. Obviously I got to sand it down and get that old clear coat off there so that when I repaint it, it doesn't cause issues underneath. And I don't know what they did here with the fiberglass. They just kind of put it in there like decoupage or something. But I'm going to try to clean that up best I can, get that painted up nicely. Just make it presentable. It doesn't have to be perfect. Same with that. That was actually rotted out right there. So say there was a hole punched through it. It literally looked like somebody slammed a piece of steel through it. It was all ripped and jagged. So I cleaned that up, patched that up, cut that section out for the windshield wiper motor. And I took the piece from the Dart Gasser project. Since that's going to the wayside and going to be gone soon, I'm trying to take as much steel as I can from that wherever I need it, and that, you know, just kind of fit out perfect. Those A bodies are all the same firewalls, so cut that little patch out, patched it in. Now that's nice and solid again. I got a little bit of work just to clean up the engine bay. I'm still having some difficulties coming across the proper engine mounts for the big block to go in here. I believe this is a 72 and up small block or V8 K-frame for maybe the B bodies or something, but it fits in there. Obviously the cars ran with it in there before. It might be A body, but I think they had I know that there's certain mounts you can get with the 440 that'll fit. The spool mounts will fit there. And then got the big block transmission in there still. I got a new torque converter right there, 38 to 4000 stall, which will be great for the cam that I've got, the 590 purple cam that's going in the 440. It's actually already in the 440, which I'll be showing you guys that here in a minute. The front fenders right now are not on the car, but before I show you the motor, there was some damage here that actually this hood was straight. The fender was caved in a little bit, and I'll show you guys in a little bit here how I kind of figured out a way to pull that dent out, because there was no way to get up behind it with how it's shaped. So I'll show you guys how I did that here in a minute. But that's when I'm done going around the rest of the car. But I was counting how many trim clips I'm going to need to replace. There's a bunch that are missing, rotted out. I have this trunk lid that has some damage to it yet. I don't have it lined up, obviously, but it was also completely folded down back the other way. So I'm going to have to do a little more prying on it gently, and then I'll probably do some do a little bit of hammering on it, try to straighten it out best I can, and then do a little skim coat on there and call it good. Sand it down, it'll be painted. My tail panel looks all good. The bumper needs a little more work to it. That license plate area got pulled out when they were moving the car around before. I do have this other trunk lid just in case I can't make this one work out, but I really like the smooth of the 70 and 71 trunk lids versus the Ridgeline, which it does make it more flexible, but it's a 70 Duster. I want to keep it a 70 as much as possible. It's already gonna get a big block, which they didn't come in with. So I've got a little bit of rust down here, a little damage here. I'm gonna clean that up. Just a little bubble there. If there's just a little bit of Bondo under there, since it's not actually peeling up the paint, or the paint's not flaking off it, I'll probably just skim it down, straighten it up, and do my primer over top of that. I do have to do a little bit of metal work down here yet. There's a hole there, and I gotta clean that up and see what that's gonna turn into. That's probably gonna be a hole too that I'll have to patch up. But I got a good door. The bad thing about this door, other than it's rust free, I mean, that's not a bad thing, but this got a dent right here from something. But I'm not too worried about it. This is more of a kind of a street race car. I gotta put a divider wall in there. They also ran the line lock inside the car, which I've got to test that out and make sure that still works. All the brake lines are run through the car, which is, I think I've seen it before, but you don't see that often, I don't think. I'm gonna probably keep, for right now, keep the clutch pedal and brake pedal assembly that's in there, because maybe someday I'll go back to a manual, but for now, let's see if I get the camera to focus without focusing on my finger. But that clutch pedal is still there, it's tied up. I got the brake pedal, the gas pedal. I might change that footprint gas pedal out, depending on if it interferes with the throttle cable travel at all. I got the dash in here, just kind of sitting there for now. I got to clean that up. But like I said, the floors all look good. I got my collectors sitting there for my headers. And then in the trunk, I've got 2 cars worth of, I've got all the trim from the 74 Duster that I got with this car is sitting back here, as well as all the trim that was laying in this car when I got it. The grill was laying in the car. I've got the headlight bezels that go with it. Got this dash cluster. This one came out of the 74, but it's pretty beat up. I've got also the 74 dash cluster out of the, or gauge cluster, excuse me, out of the Dart gasser. So I might use that one. It's a little bit less beat up. So I just want to get this car to, I don't know if I said already, I'm just going to do the epoxy primer over it, do the body work on it, and then we're going to do another layer of epoxy primer, cover up the body work, all the Bondo areas, and then we're going to do a really high gloss clear on it. And then I'm going to get I'm going to order the stripe kit for the Duster. It'll go down, and it'll kind of blend this, any of this body work that doesn't look good on the paint. It'll blend that in, kind of hide it, and I'll probably get a custom call out tag right there that'll say 440 instead of the 340 ones that they used to come with. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a call out on the hood. I like how that looks on those cars. I know it wasn't really a 70s or just a 70 thing, but I might do it anyways. And the hood, I think I'm gonna go with a flat black on that, Just I like that offset that some of those Mopars had back then. But I'm definitely not going to leave the hood primer gray. I don't know if it'll look good. I want something to be offset on this car, so I think with the black hood, it might be a gloss black, but I might stick with flat black. Because like I said, paint's expensive, so if I can make it cheaper, I'm gonna make it cheaper. And then I'll do the line along there. But yeah, that's where I'm at with this right now. And then I'll quick cut over and show you how I pulled the dents out of the front part of the fender. And then we'll go check out the 440 that's going in it.